My name's April Hunter and you're watching Sport Icons.
So a little bit of breaking news for you all as of about half hour ago now, where Cecilia Braekhus, the undisputed welterweight women's champion, has now joined forces with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, of course, to be appearing on the Sky Sports and DAZN boxing platforms. She's managed by Tom Loeffler, who of course also manages Triple G in that as well, among others. Now, Cecilia Braekhus, she's 38 years old. She was born in Colombia, but now resides and has nationality of Norway, so she's Norwegian now. As a 38 years old, 35-0 is her record, so undefeated fighter, and she's been undisputed since 2014. She turned professional back in 2007. So this is a good move for her. Of course, this is going to put a bit of money in her pocket, of course, and she's now fighting on platform now that is big on boxing, right? There's going to be a lot of eyes on now Cecilia Braekhus, obviously with the emergence of Katie Taylor, of course, dragging the women's boxing to the forefront with the likes of Cecilia Braekhus, where many consider her to be potentially pound-for-pound number one, maybe Katie Taylor, maybe Claressa Shields, depends on how you look at it, and of course your choice is entirely your choice. But she's been under the radar for quite some time because she hasn't really been getting the platforms. But now there is a platform there. Hopefully she'll become a bigger star, ultimately earn quite a bit of money. Quite how much she's got left in her career, I don't know. I mean, she is 38 years old, but how many miles does she have on the clock? Again, I don't know. Now, is this a plan for Eddie Hearn to maybe make a Katie Taylor versus Cecilia Braekhus? Because obviously that's two women's fighters that he's got that are currently undefeated and undisputed. Different weight classes, but maybe they can fight at some kind of catch weight. Potentially, who knows? Who knows what goes through the evil mind of Eddie Hearn, right? Where he may well be looking at that kind of fight. So for me, I think that it's a good, very, very good move for Cecilia Braekhus and anybody who joins up with DAZN and Matchroom and what have you, because obviously you're earning a lot of money and we'll be getting a lot of exposure as well. And of course, I'm sure Tom Loeffler had a big hand in this deal as well. I'm not too sure why she signed up with the Eddie Hearn part and maybe not the Triple G part, as Tom Loeffler is of course manager of Triple G, and Triple G has his own promotional company within DAZN and that as well. So I'm not too sure of the reasons why, and to be honest, it's not really that important, I suppose. But either way, she's 35-0, as I said, and has been undisputed welterweight champion since 2014. Now, as far as her career goes, she hasn't had a fight since December last year, so nearly a year now where she hasn't had a fight. But of course, now she's signed up with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn don't like no fighter to be sitting on the sidelines for too long. He likes to keep them active, keep them busy. So I would imagine that she'll be fighting, I would imagine probably before the end of the year. On what card, I have no idea. At a guess, probably the Demetrius Andrade undercard, which would be somewhere in America, but quite when and where and who against, no idea. But that one is set to be announced pretty soon. So maybe she's going to be on that one. But now Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, DAZN, Sky Sports have two undisputed women's champions. And as I said before, some of you who follow the women's divisions may consider Cecilia to be pound-for-pound number one. Or maybe you do Katie Taylor or Claressa Shields. For me, Claressa Shields, maybe she is, I don't know. But for me, right now, her attitude stinks. So I can't buy into her product right now until that she changes this attitude of hers. So maybe Eddie Hearn's going to sign up with Claressa Shields and that as well. I have no idea. But Cecilia Braekhus, as a welterweight, I mean, I don't know women's boxing too well, of course not. But the only welterweight that I can really think of right now, off the top of my head, is maybe April Hunter. April Hunter, of course, trains at the gym that I visit quite regularly, alongside Joe Laws, Jamie Bates, and Lawrence Osoeki, and many others. So maybe in a couple of years, if Cecilia is still about and still fighting at that weight, maybe we could see April Hunter take on Cecilia Braekhus, but that's a little further down the line, isn't it? But either way, good move for her. And now a good opportunity for her to actually make a name in boxing, whereas only really probably some hardcore boxing fans have really heard of her previously. So anyway, good move for her, and fight news coming soon. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.